Welcome back friends, this is Amit Sharma here and you are watching part 2nd of Laravel CRUD operation series. So in the previous part we knew that what is Laravel and how to create our Laravel app, how we can install our Laravel. So we created this Hello World application with the help of Laravel, and I also told you how you can start your server. But today in this video, we are going to make layout and we are going to add material design bootstrap in our application. These two things we will do in our today lecture. So, and after that in the next section, we will start our coding more logically and we will start interacting with our database. So now without wasting any time, let's first of all add material design bootstrap here. First of all, let's download that and let's install that, and after that we will create our layout and I will tell you how layout will work in this Laravel. So let's go there. So now when you will go to MDBootstrap.com, then this index page will open here. So here MDB is a material design for Bootstrap. So this is the same material design that we use in our Angular, and it is most popular for the Angular also. And we can use this with the help of with React, and we can use this in Vue.js also. So but we are going to use this with in PHP or in the default HTML etc. So we are going to click on download. So we will download this and it will download us a zip file. So we have to click here MDB file download. So it will download you a zip file and you have to extract it. So after extracting, we have to add one JS file and we have to add one CS file. Then in the layout we will embed this, so we can use this with all our files. So I'm going here in the local disk C and then in the exam folder where our Laravel CRUD operation folder is there. So this is Laravel CRUD operation. So I'm not going to under the Laravel CRUD operation folder, but outside this folder I'm going to download this. So save it. Now it will download successfully. See that it is downloaded successfully now. I'm going to close this material design bootstrap. And also I'm going to close this. So let's go there and go to htdocs. Under the htdocs, this is our zip file. So I'm going to extract it here. Right click on the zip file. Make sure you have installed WinZip or WinAria to unzip this file. So here click on extract files here. So because we are going to extract files, so one dialog box will appear. And click on OK. So see that it is start extracting, and now this is our MDB UI kit free. So click on this folder, and now here we want only two files. So first file we want our JS, and in JS these two files are there, and then we want our CSS. In the CSS these all files are there, but in the CSS we only want these two files. So first of all I am going to copy these two folders, one CSS and second JS folder. Copy this with the help of Ctrl+C, and let's go to Laravel CRUD operation, that is our project, and here I'm going to public. So in the public folder, so first go to the root directory and then go to the public folder and then paste these. So because when we are going to use this CSS and JS file, we are going to use assist function to use this file, use these files or use these folders which are in public, and that assist folder will redirect us to the public folder only. So it will find our CSS and our static files in the public folder only. So that's why I pasted all these CSS and JS files. So now in the CSS files we only need these top two files here. So first is mdb.min.css and second mdb.min.css.map. So now I'm going to delete this zip, and this I will kept it remain as it is. So now we successfully installed our Bootstrap here. So in the public folder, see that there is our CSS and JS folder. Now let's see how we can create our layouts. So these layouts will work totally same as our these ones like in the Node.js that we did. So now how we can create our layouts, let's see that. Now we added Bootstrap here, but we did not embedded Bootstrap in our application. Material design Bootstrap. Now we are going to embed this in the layout. We are not going to add Bootstrap everything in again and again in different files. So because we are going to use only two files, so first will be our home and second will be our add student file, add data file, that is. So now we will first of all create our layout. For that, simply go to resources and under the views I am going to create one new folder. So this folder will be our layouts. Sorry, I have to click on new folder, and this folder will be our layouts. Click enter here, and under the layout folder I am going to create one new file, that is our layout.blade.php, and here we are going to add our Bootstrap JS, add our Bootstrap CSS, and we are also going to make our this body dynamic. So then I will show you how you can make our section dynamically and how we can use this layout in our welcome.blade.php. So first of all, let's write here default snippet here, that is HTML5 snippet. So this is our HTML5 snippet here. Here I am going to write Laravel CRUD operation, and let's first of all add MDB CSS here. So we are going to add material design Bootstrap CSS. So now we have to use assets function here, because this assets function will target us to the public directory. So how we can use this in the href, use this interpolation. So these are the interpolation operators. So we are going to use this, and under this write asset function. So it will be assets function, and this assets function and under this asset function in the single quotes, under the single quote, we are going to write first our CSS directory. Under the CSS there will be our mdb.css. mdb.css. Now same like we have to add JS also. So here I am going to write JS, and this will be our script tag. See that JS is there, mdb.mean.js, here mdb.mean.css. So script will be there, and here we are going to write src, and here close our script tag. So we have completed our JS also here, min.js. Save this. Now see that when I am going to refresh this, see that nothing is happened here. So see that nothing is happened here. Our text and our h1 is not changed. So because our layout is, we are not using our layout in the welcome.blade.php. So to use this layout, what we have to do? So we will use extend function, @extends, or you can say that extends, because this is a Laravel blade.php here. So blade is a special type of PHP file. So here we can write if conditions without writing PHP with the help of @, or we can write anything, any function of PHP with the help of @ here. So here extends and @ extends. So this will help us to inherit our this file. So as this Laravel follows MVC structure, so it will inherit this layout file, layout.blade.php. So we are going to inherit this. So how to inherit this? So this is under the layouts folder. So first of all, we are going to write layouts name, that is our folder name. Then we have to write dot here. So because this is under the file here, but here we are not going to use slash. Here we are going to use dot here, because this Laravel follows the concept of MVC. So that's why it will treat it like an object, or you can say the class folder as a class. So that's why, so we have to write layouts dot layout, that is our file name, means our layout file is under the layouts folder. So layouts folder, with the help of dot, we are going under the layouts folder, and we are selecting our layout file. So first save this and reload this. So let's see if we are getting some changes or not. So I don't know, server is taking time for the reloading. So please wait for a while till our server is reloading. Today it is taking a lot of time. So let me start the server again. So PHP RTC. Now our server will restart again. So this is starting our development server. At this point our development server has started. So let's refresh this page. Sometimes server gets stuck, so that's why we have to press Ctrl plus C for that. See that we are getting one error because of our this assets function. So I think we have to check out this. So here will be asset, save this, and now let's try to refresh it if we are getting error or not. See that now also nothing has changed here. So we embedded our this one, we inherited our layout.blade.php, but nothing is changed here. Now if I'm going to use h1 tag here, so I'm going to write this is layout and I'm going to save it and then I'm going to refresh it. So let's refresh this. See that we are getting this is layout. So I think our mdb.css is not working. Here it is mdb.min.css. So we have to save it now, and now let's refresh this. Now let's refresh this. See that now our text has also changed. Both text has changed here. But now see that we are getting one problem. So here we inherited our layouts first here and then we added hello from Laravel. But here what we are getting? Here we are getting hello from Laravel and then this is a layout. So this is one error here. This is one problem here. But we don't want this problem. We only want to make this layout body dynamic so that when we are going to write body under this section, then that body render in this only. So how we can do that? So here we have to create one section here. So here simply write section @section and then we have to write its section name under that here. Here I'm going to write section name as content, or you can write body also here. And after that we are going to write show here. So we are going to show this section here. This means that we are going to show this section here. But now when I'm going to refresh this, nothing will happen here. So when I'm going to refresh this, so let it wait for a refreshing, reloading. See that now we are only getting hello from Laravel only, but it is not rendering. Sorry, it is this section that we want like that. It is not rendering here. So how we can use this section, this dynamic section under this welcome.blade PHP. So this method is simple. So we have to use this same thing we have to use in our inherited class, that is our in the welcome.blade.php, but instead of show we are going to write end section @end section. So this line means that we are terminating the section from here, and then I'm going to paste it here, save it. So see that till now I'm not refreshing it. So when I will go here and when I will see this, so when I will see the source code of this one, so see that in the body nothing is there, but we was getting hello from Laravel. So because our layout was above, our layout was at the bottom, and our application was at the above our welcome page. So now when I will refresh this, so things are going to be changed. So now I've refreshed this. Let's see our source code here. Now see that under the body we are getting our this hello from Laravel, that we are rendering it from the welcome blade.php. So first of all, we make our layout. We inherited our layout here, embedded our layout here. We are using our layout in the welcome.blade.php. Then under the layout we created one dynamic section so that the content that are children's in this section will show here. So that, or if you don't want to do this, you can add one more function here. So instead of this you can add @yield here, @yield, and then content, and then save this. And then if you are going to refresh this, I am also going to refresh our source code also. So I'm going to refresh this also. So nothing will change. See that nothing is changed here. Nothing is changed here. Same thing we did. So these two things we can do with this. Till now we only use this here. So in the next section, when we are going to interact with database and we are going to use forms and etc. there, then we are going to know many things also, how to write if condition, how we are going to write loops here, everything we will do. So now we created our layouts here. So in the next section we are going to create our, that is our header, our footer, and after that we are going to create our interface here, and we are also going to create our routes. At last, thanks for watching. For today it is enough. I will see you in the next video.